Salutations, greetings, and many great hellos. This is Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent, back once again for more Pokemon Black. Last time we got quite a bit of stuff done. We stopped Team Plasma, got our 5th badge, and made it all the way over to Chargestone Cave. As I promised, I have a new team member with me, and as we head into Chargestone Cave, as soon as we run across a wild Pokemon, I will have the opportunity to introduce her to, oh my god, ninjas. Okay, just going on about how I'd like to introduce you to my new team member, and suddenly ninjas. And look who's here. It's our good friend, N, the guy with the single letter name. My Lord N, we brought the one you wanted. So he's not only the king of Team Plasma, he's the king of ninjas too. Ah yes, that was the Shadow Triad just now. Jetsis enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently, they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Makes sense, you can't find Galvantula here in Chargestone Cave. Haha. Chargestone Cave, I like this place. Formulas express electricity in its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You've been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you I said that? No, not really. I'm the protagonist, and the protagonist is always caught up in the action. Humph. If you don't understand what that means, it's not likely to surprise you. Oh my god. N, that was not nice. That was an uncalled for insult that I have to take offense to. I told Jetsis about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Apparently, Bianca, Cheren, and I have been being stalked this entire time by ninjas. Not, the most comforting realization out there. Cheren is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. I like how he uses I'm interrupting here for a second. I just like how he used the word ideal to describe Cheren and truth to describe Bianca. Because truth and ideal are the words used to describe the legendary Pokemon of Black and White in this particular game. And I've already mentioned, I think I've mentioned at least, that Bianca represents the white part and Cheren represents the black part. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I've said that before, but that's why they're there. That's why they're two rivals. They both represent both opposites of this game. Just everything's so well thought out about this game. That's part of the reason why I love it so much. And you're not swayed either way. More of a neutral presence, which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Jetsis wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Jetsis this and Jetsis that. And just do something for yourself for a change. Anywho, yes, there was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, regarding the last recording session of this, I want to get a lot of stuff done. I want to get through Chargestone Cave, then go through Route 7, Celestial Tower, and then hopefully still have enough time to challenge the next gym at the very end. But first and foremost, I want to briefly introduce my newest team member. We're up against a Clink. Okay, that's pretty cool. Muffet the Joltik. Yes, I've said some good things about Joltik in the past, at least I believe so, when I was at the Nimbaza City gym. Joltik is one of the few electric types in this game, and it's probably one of the best. It evolves into a very solid Pokemon, good speed, good special attack, but unfortunately very frail defenses, and might I add, this particular Joltik is quite close to evolving. Because I've been doing some level grinding, and I got her up to level 32, which is the same level as most of my other team members. But yeah, other electric types you might want to consider are Blitzel and Tynamo. Tynamo is actually an incredibly rare Pokemon. You can increase your chances of finding one if you go down to the bottom floor of Chargestone Cave. I believe it's like a 10% chance or slightly less than 10%, but up here it's only a 2% chance, so you can count yourself lucky if you find one up on the first floor. But unfortunately, Tynamo is a bit of a chore to use because it doesn't have very good stats at all, and it only learns 4 attacks until it evolves at level 39. Now this is the point in the game where you're going to notice all the Pokemon evolve at very late levels, so you're going to want to be very patient if you catch any Pokemon right at about this point. Anyway, yeah, Muffet the Joltik. I'm really looking forward to showing her off. She learns quite a few interesting moves, Bug and Electric type, not a bad type combination. Her only weaknesses are Fire and Rock. And I got her name, well, after I started getting into a certain game that has become quite popular as of late. I'm not going to outright spoil it, but I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, go up here and we will discover... Or we're not going to discover anything because we're going to get interrupted. It's Bianca, still trailing behind us as always. Cottonmouth, did you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? And what do you know? Bianca's not alone this time. Hi there, how are you, Cottonmouth? This place is charged with electricity that Pokemon like. Or always charged with lots of electricity. I can't believe I skipped over those words. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating, but not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear. Huh, we just saw one of those. How coincidental. Because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon in the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Cottonmouth, this is for you. Introducing the Lucky Egg, aka the most useful item in the entire game, at least in this particular game. I love using the Lucky Egg because it increases the amount of experience points of the Pokemon that holds it. Giving that Lucky Egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of experience points received in battle by a lot. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill your Pokedex pages. Alright, well, the main gimmick of Chargestone Cave is this. Push the rocks, and they will move out of your way. As long as they're facing one of these big, giant boulders here. You can't push them any other way, unfortunately. Because, you know, they're attracted to the electromagnetism and all that stuff. But anyway, the Lucky Egg, it's one of my favorite items. I love using it a lot, but unfortunately, it's quite tedious to use in this game, because if you want to use it properly, if you want to make sure your Pokemon are of good level by the time you get to the Elite Four and the Champion, you're going to want to be swapping that Lucky Egg between your Pokemon as much as possible so they all get lots of experience points when they battle. Unfortunately, it's very tedious to do that, because in this game you got to go into your backpack, got to select the Lucky Egg, you got to select the Pokemon to give it to. Then when you want to switch to another Pokemon, you got to select the Pokemon, take the item out, go into your bag, select the Lucky Egg, and give it to a different Pokemon, and unfortunately you're going to be doing that a lot if you want to use the Lucky Egg to its fullest potential. Now, I really don't want to do that, because it'd be very tedious for this playthrough, it would take up a lot of time, and all you viewers would be seeing are the menu screens for the bag and the party Pokemon. I don't want to do that. It just seems like, it feels like that would make it a bad playthrough. I mean, this playthrough's unpopular enough. I don't want to make it any worse. So, I've decided I'm not going to use the Lucky Egg as long as I'm recording. I will use the Lucky Egg off-screen if my Pokemon's levels start getting a little bit low. That's when I'm going to start level grinding them and put the Lucky Egg to good use. Anyway, I believe I've rambled on long enough. There's a lot of stuff I want to get done in this recording session, so let us continue forward. Of course. Oh, look at Joltik. What do you know? It actually took me a little bit of time to find the Joltik I wanted. See, Joltik can have two abilities, either Unnerve or Compound Eyes. Compound Eyes is the more useful of the two because it increases the accuracy of your Pokemon's attacks. That's really good, because one of the best moves that Joltik and, by extension, Galvantula can learn is the move Thunder, which under normal circumstances only has an accuracy of about 70%. With Compound Eyes, its accuracy is boosted to about 90%, making it a far more reliable attack. Anyway, grab that Paralyze Heal lying around on the ground. Now, I should get the Dowsing Machine out, because there are quite a few good items scattered about here in this very lengthy cave. You know what? I probably should have bought repels, which is something I never do. I know. I never bring repels. It's just, it would make my life a lot easier if I did do that, but I don't. It's a mystery. Okay, grab that heal ball, which unfortunately is quite useless. Same capture rate as a regular Pokeball, and it just happens to heal your Pokemon when, or directly after it captures it. Which, I mean, it's a good concept and all, but I find it kind of useless, because once you catch a Pokemon, you can just bring it to the nearest Pokemon Center and heal it. I don't know. Okay, this guy is a trainer. But I'm not going to get to fight him, because apparently the wild Pokemon like interrupting... Oh my goodness, we actually came across a Tynamo. The funny thing is, I also came across a Tynamo while I was searching for a Joltik with compound eyes. So, as you can see by the symbol by its name, I actually caught that Tynamo, because I wasn't going to let an opportunity like that pass up. Yeah, Tynamo, once it evolves at level 39, I mean, it's definitely a chore to get it to that point. But Joltik becomes a fantastic Pokemon once it evolves. Learns a stunning variety of moves. Anyway, we're going up against our first ace trainer in the game. And he just proved himself to have very good taste in Pokemon, because he's sending out an Archon. Now, we've got to be very careful, because Archon is an incredibly deadly Pokemon, as you probably already know. So, we are going to use Electro Web. Or not. Or not. Okay. Well. Petrie. It's going to be Archon versus Archon. That was to be Muffet's debut, and you completely ruined it. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, you just wasted a turn. And there you go. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Luckily, I have a lot of healing items. We'll just go ahead and grab this item. No, we're not. No, we're not. Okay, well. I guess you're gonna have to wait to see Muffet in action. That's an elixir. Okay. Do I have Bernice with me? Yes, I do. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We are gonna walk out of this cave, hopefully running into as few wild Pokemon as possible. Already, that's off to a terrible start. But we're gonna exit. We are going to fly to Driftvale City, heal our Pokemon, and then buy some repels. Yes, it's about time I started doing that, because I can already tell that walking through this cave with wild Pokemon ambushing me every, like, 10 steps or so is going to get extremely old extremely quickly. Freaking Archon, though. Ah, well. He was using an Archon, so that alone is enough for me to forgive him. I mean, it's such a great Pokemon. It's tied with its own evolution for my absolute favorite out of all 720, I believe? Out of all 720 Pokemon. So, yep. Pharaoh Seed. Alright. I love this guy's animation. Just look at him go. Look at that spinning. Ah, well. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, it's hailing out. Alright. Well, Bernice, hopefully you can fly in the hail. We're going to head to Driftvale City. I like how the weather occasionally changes. Yeah, it starts in Driftvale City, and then it goes all the way to Isura City, I believe. So we're going to be seeing, or potentially seeing, a lot of different weather patterns on our journey here. Okay, now which of you sells repels? Not this guy. Okay, here we are. We want max repels. As many as possible, thank you. 26, that's really expensive, but we're gonna put them to good use. Okay, now we gotta walk back to the good old Chargestone Cave, but it's going to be a quick walk because we've got Repel. We can walk through tall grass all day and not encounter a single Pokemon. Isn't that just fantastic? Alright, past these guys. And back to Chargestone Cave we go. Alright, this time, Muffet is going to do well. I can feel it. This scientist over here is the next trainer we have to fight, so we'll go ahead and talk to him. The cave is full of rocks, generating electricity. The electricity is charging me up. I'll bet it is. Okay, I think he's got a Clink, yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of the scientists, if not all of the scientists, in Chargestone Cave use Clink. So we are going to start with Electro Web. Electro Web always lowers speed. It makes a good combination with Electro Ball. Because Electro Ball deals more damage the faster you are in comparison to the other Pokemon. Which is pretty awesome. In case you're wondering, Muffet also knows Bug Bite and Gastro Acid. Which is pretty cool. Okay, turns out that was a Pokemon. A Wild Drillbur, awesome. Occasionally, if you go into those puffs of dust, you can actually get gems that boost the power of your Pokemon's moves. Okay, let's head onwards. Oh, we got Bianca and the Professor following us again. Hi there, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This cave has been around since the distant past, but data to prove that Clink existed more than 100 years ago can't be found. So that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon came from and where they are going. If we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. You know what, Cottonmouth? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our sides. You can wonder all you want, and you won't get very far. Anyway, that guy over there is a trainer. You know what, we're going to beat up this Joltik, just for the experience. Okay. Just keep doing that, I suppose. And one more Bug Bite will do the trick. There we go. Level 33. Okay, now I know what Pokemon he has, but we're gonna switch. Okay, well, I thought we could make it over there without even needing a repel, but I guess not. Anyway, yeah, I put Malfoy in front because he needs some experience. I know what that guy over there has. He's got, forget its name. Anyway. Another trainer battle. You know the drill. Hiker Hardy. Interesting name. He has Bulldor, which is the evolved form of Roggenrola. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, it also is sturdy, but that's not any trouble at all, because we have Mega Drain. Yep. We're gonna suck it up, literally. Level 33 for Malfoy. It's pretty awesome. And Girder is up next, so we will switch to Petrie. And of course, you know what's coming next. The best move in his arsenal. Well, I guess I'll take a hike. You're not called a hiker for nothing. Okay. Next thing I should do is use a repel. Alright. We can't progress that way because that rock is blocking our path. It's not like we can kick it out of the way either because... Oh. Okay. More ninjas. There are stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma is waiting for you there. That was kind of redundant, seeing as how they appeared specifically to shuttle me across that bridge when that bridge was literally the only pathway available to me. Anyway, grab this Hyper Potion and stop nitpicking, because I do that a lot. That's a scientist. So, Muffet, I want you again. I love this place. The electricity charges up my inspiration. You've got a Clink too, I imagine. Not going to be that hard. The only moves it can learn are Steel-type moves and Electric-type moves, neither of which have much effect on Joltik. So we'll Electro Web. Nice. And another one should do the trick. There we go. Those floating gears are no match for the electric spider. Anyway, over here, I might want to get my dowsing machine out again. We want to push the bottom rock, not the top rock, because there's an item right here. It's an iron. Oh, accidentally ran into that. It just like wiggled a little bit. We're going down here.